This conference will now
So
be
we have
recorded.
designed this session specific to the type of people. Means you already completed the course. In the course, what you will learn what exactly the SAP business processes and all those things you will learn. But you will not know how actually the work will be there in the projects, right? So for such type of things, we have specified, we have designed this particular topic. Okay, let us see. If you go for any one of the implementation project as a consultant, so today I am going to explain there is one thing known as a master data creation. Means master data creation is nothing but you can create by using SAP standard transaction codes like MM01, MM02 and MM03. But how you will be able to create the master data in mass means, let me go to the SAP system. Let me go to one of the Excel sheet. Okay, let us say in SAP, if I want to create one material, I will create the material by using SAP standard transaction code of the material master. What is the SAP transaction code for the material master? The transaction code for the material master creation is MM01, right? Okay, so MM01 is the transaction code which you will be using for the material master creation. But with this transaction code, you will not be able to create materials in thousands. Let us say if you go for any one of the company, in the company there will be, I have seen one company where there is some 2 lakhs materials are there. So if you use SAP standard transaction code MM01 to create the materials, it will take years together. So for that particular purpose, SAP came up with one automatic creation tool for the material master. Nothing but a nothing but a one of the legacy system migration workbench tool, that automatic creation of the material master data, not automatically mass. If I want to create 1000 materials, 2000 materials or 2 lakhs materials, then I will be able to use one of the mass master data creation transaction code known as the LSMW. So what is LSMW? Let me show it to you. Let us say if I want to create one material in SAP by using SAP standard transaction code, it will take at least 1 minute to create the material. Let me say, so I will go to the logistics, I will go to the materials management, I will go to the master data. This is one of the software which will be you want to learn, right? So this is nothing but SAP, but you will come to know how to log in into the system, how to do the transactions, all those things when you are working upon one of the project or when you are trying to learn the course. But for the time being, let me try to create one material. Okay, I will try to create the material manually. So this is the transaction code which I will be taking to create the material manually. But with this transaction code, I will be able to create the material, one material in one go. That's it. If I want to create thousands of material, like I want to create thousands of material, let me create one material quickly. I want to create the material. But with this transaction, I will be able to create the material, one material in one time only. But let us say if somebody asked me to create 1000 or 20,000 materials in one single day, I will not be able to create, right? It will take a lot of time. So let me take how much time it is taking to create material. It is taking to create this material. Let me see. Let me go to the spare parts. See how much time it has taken to create one material. It has taken at least 1 minute, right? But if there are companies where 20,000 or 30,000 different materials are there, I will not be able to create like this. So I need to use one of the mass transaction code to create the materials. That particular transaction code is nothing but LSMW. What is full form of LSMW? The full form of LSMW is nothing but legacy system migration workbench. Workbench is nothing but the LSMW full form. So this LSMW will be used in the ECC system, means the oldest version of the system. Means like this system is going to be not supported by the SAP system after 2015. Okay, till 2015 it is fine, but after 2000, not 2015, it is after 2025. After 2025, SAP is not going to support the ECC. But what is the present trend that is going on? That the present trend that is going on is S4 HANA, right? So the system which I am using now, it is the ECC system. But if you are creating the materials in the S4 HANA system, it will be a LTMC. LTMC is the transaction code which you will be using to create the materials. What is LTMC? LTMC is nothing but legacy transfer, legacy data transfer, migration cockpit. Okay, so this will be used in the S4 HANA. So I will also show it to you how a S4 HANA server will be looking like. So this is something advanced technology. Advanced technology is nothing but upgraded version. Means like you have WhatsApp during the 2015. Nowadays you have one more WhatsApp, right? So there is a lot of difference between the 2015 WhatsApp to today's WhatsApp. During 2015 you don't have the video calling facility, but nowadays you have the video calling facility, right? Also you can do the payment and all those things, etc. So this is also one of the latest version which we are having, nothing but a SAP S4 HANA system. Okay, let me log in into the S4 HANA. So the same way I'm also going to log in into the S4 HANA. Okay, so this is also something known as a S4 HANA system. Okay, so then what are the steps that are there involved in the LSMW? I want to create multiple materials. Not only materials, by using this particular transaction LSMW, I can also create the vendor master data, material master data, service master data, open purchase requisitions, open counter, everything I can create. I can create by not at a time, by using this particular program. You can create different master data. Not only master data, you can create so many other things as well. Okay, so now what is the transaction code which I will be using to create the LSMW is the transaction code itself is nothing but a LSMW. Okay, then what are the steps that are involved in the LSMW program? Means if you go for any of the implementation project, there will be thousands of materials. All materials you need to create by using this program only, not manually. So that is the reason I thought it will be better if I will be able to explain the LSMW process in this particular class. So what are the steps it includes? It includes following steps. Okay, so I will go to the command bar. In the command bar, I will put LTMC as LSMW, not LTMC, LSMW. I will click on enter. Then it will go to the welcome to the legacy system migration workbench. Okay, so then I will go to the click on OK button. So what are the steps that it has? I will click on create. Let us say I want to create the material master. So I will take that particular material master creation as one of the project. So I just need to give some project naming convention. let me give the naming convention as project material mat creation. Okay, mat create. I just give project underscore mat create. Then I will give the description as material master creation. Master creation. Huh? Yes. You can give any naming convention. My project is PR underscore mat create. So my project for the material master creation is this one, right? This is the project. Within this project, what is the sub project? Sub project is nothing but create material master. Let us say raw materials I can specify. Okay, material master raw materials. I can give any naming convention, and the sub project is create underscore underscore master. I will select this. I can put here as a sub project. Okay, so let me paste it over here. Then what is the object? Yes, you can edit. Now I will not be able to edit. Before creating, I can edit. Let us say object. It is create underscore master underscore 2. I can change it to 5. But not after creating the object. Before creating, I can do that. So I had given to the object number 2. This is a little bit complicated topic, right? Okay, but LSMW, you need to have a little bit of experience, then only it will work. So I will also give the same naming convention. I can give if required, no problem. Okay, so I just created it. Object means 1 minute. What is your project? Your project is material master creation. Your project is, let us say, material master creation. Within that sub project, you want to create raw materials. Within the raw materials, the object is creation of the raw material itself. You can give any naming convention, but you just need to give some specific naming convention by using which you will be able to understand what type of activity you are going to do this with this LSMW program. Yes, yeah. Means let us, by looking into it, I will come to know that it is a material master creation program. Otherwise, if I specify project under a project, then I will not be able to understand what type of work I am going to do this with this by using this particular program. Okay, so I will just click on, I have provided the project, sub project and object details over here. Then I will click on execute, right? So when I click on execute, this particular LSMW program will be used for creating so many master data, not only material master. It will be used for the vendor master, service master, etc. So what and all the steps that are there? So these steps that are there available over here is, sometimes for the material master creation, I only need some 7 to 8 steps. But for the vendor master, I need some 6 steps. But for the service master, I need some 10 steps. Based upon the type of master data you are going to create, these steps will be varying. Okay, let us say now how many steps I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 steps are there around. But for the material master, I don't need all these 20 steps. I need only some 8 to 9 steps or 10, 11 steps. We will see what and all the steps which we are going to use it for the material master creation. Okay, what I will do, I will select the step number 1 and I will click on execute button. So this particular button is nothing but the program execution button. If I want to execute one program, In SAP, there is one button known as a execution button. I will click on just execute over here. When I click on execute, it will go to the LSMW display object attributes tab over here. In this tab, you can create the material master in multiple ways. Okay, one of the method or the programming technology is direct input or the standard batch input method. Means this is one of the program by using which you will be able to create the materials. Okay, for you, I think you will not be able to understand, but later you can understand. Okay, what is material? You don't have any idea, right? What is material? Material means goods. Production. Okay. What is material? Any material. This is one material. This is one material, right? It's mobile also one material only. If I want to buy into my company, I need to create this as a material in the system and buy or sell. So these are nothing but the materials which we will be using in the organizations. So these materials we need to create in the system. So how I am going to create? By using this LSMW functionality. Okay. So now I want to check. I will just try to click on display to change mode over here. This is the, now it is in the display mode. Display mode means I will not be able to add or change something over here. If I want to change something over here, I need to go to the display mode to change mode, right? So this is the change mode now. If I want to add something, I can add it over here. Or if I want to write something over here, I can write it over here. So for the material master creation, there are various types of programs that are available. One program is the standard batch or the direct input method program. So I will write it down the method also. Direct input method is one thing, but most of the companies will use the direct input method only. It is quite easy. Then the second method is the batch input recording method. So this is a little bit confusing one. Okay, so batch input recording method. Then business object method, nothing but a BAPI. BAPI is nothing but one of the methodology which I will be using to create the materials. So BAPI is one of the method. Then intermediate document, nothing but IDocs. So this is one of the method which I will be using for the IDoc functionality, nothing but IDOC, IDoc. IDoc is nothing but a intermediate document. So these are the 4 ways how you will be able to create the LSMW program. So this is one of the interview question as well. In the interviews, they will ask whether you created the materials by using LSMW or not. Then you will be able to say that yes, I have used, and the following are the steps which will be used to create the materials. So, but let me explain you the direct input method. Okay, so I will select. So if I want to use the direct input method, I will go to the standard batch / direct input method. I need to select the object. What is the object? 0002 is the object. And what is the method? Let me see the method. So if I put the object and click on method, the relevant program, it's a standard method only. Standard method or the program, right? It is, yeah. Every program will have some, it has its own nomenclature, right? So you don't know, I also don't know what is the technical people will know it. 0002. It is standard SAP. It is SAP standard. If you want to create materials by using the standard batch or the direct input, you need to add 00002 as a standard. No, it is common. It is a standard object which was provided by SAP to create the materials. So you need to use same thing, right? So now what I will do, I will try to save this particular thing. I just saved it. Now I will go back. So when I go back, see, now earlier we have how many steps here? 20, right? So now all these steps got compressed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So these are the steps that are involved in the creation of the material master data, right? So I will just write it down over here. What are the steps that are there? It is not getting copied. I will try to control Y and I will try to copy and control C. It's not happening sometimes. No, it's not happening. Okay, let me go to the quick cut copy paste. Okay, so this is the step number 1. Then maintain source structures. Maintain object attributes. Then maintain source structures. Maintain structure relationships. Huh? Then maintain structure relationships, right? Maintain source fields. So I will select maintain source fields. This is a little bit tricky one. Okay, you need a lot of practice. Otherwise, sometimes it will be you will be getting confused over here. Structure relationships, then field mapping and conversion rules. Then maintain fixed values, translations and user defined routines. Then specify files, assign files. Okay, then read data and display read data. So these are the steps normally involved in a let me go through the display read data, convert data, then display converted data, start direct input program. Start direct input program. So these are the steps that are involved in the LSMW of the direct input method. Why I am calling direct input method? Because whenever I am trying to create the materials, the relevant tables of the material masters will be automatically getting updated directly. So I am directly updating the tables, right? Okay. So you are going to directly update the tables. Like what are the material master tables? We have MARA table, MARC, MARD, and MBEW, MAKT, right? So those tables will be getting directly updated over here. So if you want to update those tables directly, you will be going into the direct input method program. Okay, then what is the step number 2? We have maintained the object attributes. Then we need to maintain the source structures, right? So I will go to the execute source structures. So I will go to the change mode. Now it is in the display mode. I will go to the source structures and I will try to create the structures. I will give some source structure name, that is MM01. Description I can give create material. Huh? Okay, create raw material. Okay, then I will click on OK. Okay, then I will click on OK and I will save it. I will save it. Let me see. I will save it. Now I will go back. Now I will go to the maintain source fields. What is source field? I will go to the change mode and I will select and I will go to the this particular table maintenance. What is source field? Source field is nothing but if I want to create one material, in the material master there are thousands of fields, right? Some fields are mandatory fields, some are non-mandatory, some are display, some are optional fields. So if you want to select, if you want to create a material, you need to maintain some of the mandatory fields. Some are non-mandatory fields. So you need to maintain all the field values over here. Like let us say if I want to create one material, I will include the material description, right? I will select, I will go to the material master data. Okay, so this is one field. Like I will go to the F1, I will put F1 over here. I will go to the technical field values. So here what is the field? MAKT. Table is MAKT and the relevant field for the MAKT is MAKTX. Right? The table is MAKT and the field is MAKTX. Huh? And this is not a basic data table. It is a descriptions fields, right? Descriptions table, material master descriptions table. Okay, so MAKT is material master descriptions table, right? We discussed it during the last class. Okay, MAKTX is the field name. MAKTX. I will this is one of the field. So I want to maintain this particular field. Where I need to maintain? I need to maintain in the here. I need to maintain MAKTX. I have to maintain MAKTX. What is this particular field? It is a character, one of the characteristic. So I will select C. It is nothing but a characteristic and it has a maximum length of 40 characters. Okay, then I can specify over here this is the technical name, right? But what is my normal description of this particular thing? I will show it to you. Yeah, material description. Yeah, field description. I will go to SC16N. I will put MAKT, right? MAKT table. So it is the MAKTX, right? MAKTX is nothing but a description. So I will just select and paste it over here. This is the description and this is the technical name. So like that there will be so many fields, right? Here in the material master, there are thousands of fields in the material master. If you go to the material master, all the if you mention the description, then it will be good. You will be able to identify the I will show you what is the use of mentioning the description. Yes, yes. Not all the fields, some of the mandatory fields. No, weight is not a mandatory field, right? Like description, unit of measurement, valuation class, valuation category, price control indicator. These and all mandatory fields. So you just need to include mandatory fields along with the some of the other fields which you want to have it in your material master. Okay, but I will try to go to the one of the Google document. We will see what and all the fields they have captured. Let me go to one of the Google document. We will see. 1 minute. Material master LSMW. See LSMW direct input method steps. Okay, so I will go to the LSMW material master direct input method. Okay, here they specified some of the fields. So we will just select those fields over here. Import rules in project. Okay. See here it is object is 0020. Okay, so the method which we are going to use it for the material master direct input method is 0020. Okay, so where what are the, see these and all the fields, right? These and all the fields they are asking us to maintain. Okay, so what are the fields? Let me see. But here they have given the some technical naming convention they have given. They haven't given the actual description of this particular material. But I can go through the, I will go to the SC16, SC11, and I will put a Mara table I will put over here. So I will be able to see what and all the fields that are available under Mara. So these and all the fields, right? In the Mara we have 263 fields. I want to include some of the fields over here. Like what field I want to include? I want to include the material number. I want to include material number. Okay, I will remove this. I will remove this. What is this material number? From here you can just copy paste it. Okay, so I will put it over here. No, material description, right? Material number I will put. If you started working upon real projects, then at any cost you need to work on this particular, at any cost you need to learn this LSMW. Without this you will not be able to create the master data in the real-time projects. Mini any small project they will ask you. Okay, but once you, if you are able to do it once, then it will be easy for you. Okay, then I will try to take some of the main things only. Maintenance status, material type I will take. It is mandatory. MATRT. Okay, so for all the things I will put characteristic, and 40 characters I will put. I will put material type. 263 not only for SD. Everything is there. Everything is there. So I will take industry sector. I will take industry sector. Okay, I will put C and 40 over here. Okay, so I will select industry sector as MBRSH, right? Oh, industry sector only, right? MBRST. Then material group. Material group is MATKL, right? C and 40. Material group, right? So like this, I need to take all the mandatory fields which I want to use while creating the material master data, like old material number. Old material number is not mandatory, but base unit of measurement is a mandatory field, right? Old material number. Okay, then base unit of measurement. Base unit of measurement. So I will try to take whatever way the field that is mandatory, so that if you forgot one mandatory field, you will not be able to create the material. it will throw an error stating that you haven't maintained the mandatory field, like that. Okay, then I want to maintain purchasing unit of measurement as well. Purchasing unit of measurement as well. So nothing but BSTME. I will select 40. So I will go down. Okay, document number, these things I don't want. Production inspection memos, basic material, purchasing value key, gross weight. I want to take these things. Let me see if I am able to take these things. Okay, I will try to select it over here. Somehow this copying is not working. So I have to do it manually only. It's not working. Okay, I will try to put quickly. I will also try to put this thing. I will also try to put this one. I will also try to put this one. Net weight, gross weight. I will take. But for you it is not that much comfortable. But it will take some time. You need to start from the beginning. These people at least know what is material, etc. Okay, who else is there? Okay, who joined here? Anil Kumara. Okay, Rahul. Okay, Tirumala, Karthik. Okay, Harinath Reddy. Okay, Harinath Reddy also joined via this thing. Huh? Okay, ఈ రాహుల్ ఎవరు? మీరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారా? ఓకే ఓకే, మొబైల్లో మంచి నీట్గా కనిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే, సో లెట్ us స్టార్ట్. నేను ఆ రాహుల్ అనుకున్నాను, మన ఇంకో అతను ఉంటాడు కదా. ఓకే, సో నౌ లెట్ మీ గో డౌన్. Okay, weight unit and volume unit, right? Okay, let me know. I will take something else. Competitor, procurement rule, supply chain region, label type, length, width, and height. These are mandatory. Let us say I will take these things. I will put these characteristics over here. But if you create this particular program in one time, then you can use that program for the years together onto that particular program. One time you need to create properly. Yeah. Huh? No. For one company you can use it. If you are working for another company and it is a different server, then you need to have altogether a separate. You need to create in that particular server separately. So if the server is separately, you need to create again over there separately. Okay, so 40. Then BREIT, right? So I will take height also. But somewhere you will get what and all the fields you need to maintain. These details you will get in the somewhere. So you need not to maintain like this. If you go to some Google, where you will get what and all the mandatory fields you want to maintain. Okay, let me go to the. So I don't want to waste your time. Okay, so like this we need to maintain all the mandatory fields. But You need to, based upon your understanding, you will come to know. You will come to know what is mandatory field, what is not mandatory. If you are learning SAP MM, you will automatically come to know which field is mandatory, which is not mandatory. So based upon my understanding, I am trying to select all these things, right?
Will it be depending on the company scenario of the project which we are in?
Material master, most of the companies same.
Same.
Oh, there are so many materials here. It's very difficult. Okay. So now I will have one more thing, right? I will take MARC table. I will take and I will see. So here I need to take at least the plant I need to take, right? Plant is works, right? So I will take plants. Huh? అది అవసరంలా. Material number already taken, right? You need not to take multiple times over here. So I will put C and I will put 40. What is the number field value? It is works. Works is the field value. Then you have, I will take valuation category. I will take one of the valuation category over here. Okay, I will just put it over here. I will take C and I will take 40. And the valuation category I want to take it is BWTTY. Okay, I will select it over here. Then MRP type is mandatory. I will take MRP type. I will take C and 40. I will take DISSSMM. Length difference is there. You see here, it is two character like that, but you just put 40 for all materials, maximum 40. For all fields, you can put maximum 40 characters. Okay, now, so like that, I want to take some of the mandatory fields. Let me take what and all the mandatory fields that are there. Okay, so these are fine. Okay, so many fields are there. Okay, so just restrict our training. Okay, so these and all the fields which I have maintained over here. Then what I will do, I will try to save it on it. I will go back. Okay, so then what I will do, I will save it. Then I will go back. Then it will go to the step number 4 automatically, nothing but a maintain structure relations. Here what I have to do, I need to go to the execution button. I will select this particular structure and I will go to the change mode. I will select this structure and I will click on create relationship. I will also select this and I will go to the create relationship. I will select this and I will go to the create relationship button. Then just save it. Okay, then what is the next step? The next step is the maintain field mapping and conversion rules. So I will go to the execution button. So these and all the fields which I have entered right now. So, structure relationship ante, these are the fields, right, which are there in the SAP materials master. But if you want to create a mass creation of the materials, you need to prepare one Excel sheet. Within the Excel sheet, you need to specify the details of each and every material. So yes, you are going to maintain the values. Let us say you want to create iron ore as one material. So you will maintain the Excel sheet under the material description as iron ore, sponge iron, plastic material, like that. So the values that are there in the Excel sheet should be mapped with the SAP field values. Nothing but a structure relationship. So what I will do, I will select what I will do, I will go to the change mode of the structure relationships. I can select, I will go to the assign source fields. Positions the cursor on the field. Where I have to put over here. I will click on source fields. MM01. Like this, I need to map these fields, each and every field. Okay, but I can do automatically. Let me see, where is the automatic field? Source fields. I can do the automatic mapping over here. Let me go to the automatic mapping. Display structure. Change field mapping and conversion rule. Map field in input file to field. If the file names in the field is then you can automatically go to extra auto. Okay, so we can do the auto mapping. I will close it. I will go to the execution button. I will go to the extras. Where is auto field mapping?
Yes, fine.
Auto field mapping, huh?
అదే
ఇదా కానీ అది అవ్వటలేదా? I will go to the ఇది యాక్టివేట్ లేదా చేంజ్ మోడ్కి వెళ్ళాలి నేను. I will go to change mode and I will click on auto field mapping. It is going auto proposal. See, the field mappings are now done automatically, right? What is the auto field mapping? Map field in input file to fields in SAP Material Master. In input file is nothing but the Excel sheet or the TXT field which we are going to map. We will prepare that. Okay. So let me now save it. Let me now save it. And I will go back. Maintain fixed values, translations and the user routines. I will go to the maintain fixed values, translations and user routines, and I will click on. So this particular thing will be used for the, let us say there is one, you are creating one material master. Within the material master, you want to create that particular material master for one specific plant. Means one fixed plant. In such cases, you will select that particular plant as a fixed one over here. You can define that one as a fixed plant. Any material you are going to create, you can create under that particular plant. If you wanted to do such type of, you can also write the coding with the help of the technical people. When you are creating one material, you want to write some coding. Means instead of fetching the data from the Excel sheet, it can fetch the data by using some programming or logic. So such type of logic also you can incorporate over here, but it will be done by the technical people, not by us. Yeah, you need to take the help from them and accordingly you can create it over here. But this is this step we are not going to use it now. I will go back. It is not required for us now. I will just select and I will go to the execution button. User defined routines are nothing but you are going to create the ABAP coding. I will try to put something. Number of parameters. I think this will be done if you are going to write the programming with the help of the technical people. So this I can skip, but now I need to go to the specify files. Means I need to create 20,000 materials. The data relevant for that 20,000 materials for the fields which I have considered. Like I have maintained some fields right over here, source fields. So for all those source fields, I need to maintain some information in the Excel sheet. Heading will be like this. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So I will try to prepare one Excel sheet. So how I will prepare? I will try to control Y. I will take this length. I will try to put it over here in the transverse manner. How I will do the transverse here? Huh? Paste special. Here there is no transpose. I think I can. I need to paste it over here, then transport the. Means I want to take these things into column. It's copy pasting is not working here. Oh, I will select. Okay, now I will. Normal copy. Hmm. Yeah, now it is done. Okay. So this way I need to do this. Huh? నాకే ఆయన చెప్పాడు బ్రో. Okay. So I think what you need to do, just select. Okay. Okay, select, copy, and select, paste it. Here there is this thing, right? This one. Okay. So now what I will do, I will also do these things. I will also select these things. I will also copy. I will also paste it over here. Again copy and do transfers here. Okay, so now both the my field value, technical field value, and the table name also there for the better identification purpose. Okay, now what I will do, let us say I am the consultant. What I will do when the project started after 10-15 days, I will give this sheet to the business people. Okay, and I will ask them, this is the template for the material master creation. Whatever may be the materials that are there in your company, for those materials you maintain the details over here. Why? Because it will take a lot of time for them. So they will fill the template and they will give it to us. So we need to validate and we need to consider this particular template for the creation of the materials. Yes, not user department, there will be one core team member will be there. For the core team members, we are going to give this particular material. So they will fill this data, 20 lakhs material or 20,000 materials, whatever may be the materials are there. They will fill the details like this, like what is the material number. Blank ఉంటుంది. We will give it as a blank. So let us say material number XY100. Okay, material description, material type ROH, industry, cement industry, mechanical industry, material group 0001, old material number same as this one. తప్పు ఎంట్రీ చేస్తే మనం వ్యాలిడేట్ చేయమంటాం ఫస్ట్. బేస్ యూనిట్ ఆఫ్ మెజర్మెంట్ కేజీ, purchasing unit of measurement tons, then purchasing value key 00000, gross weight 1000, net weight 900. What is this? This is weight unit kg, length 1000, width 1000, height 1000, plant OCAP, valuation category C, MRP type ND. We have considered only some limited fields, but you need to consider some 40 to 50 minimum fields. Whatever may be the mandatory fields, those fields you just need to select it over here. Okay, so like this, they will create, this is the material number 1 and a material number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that they will maintain for 1000 or 10,000, whatever may be the material they wanted to create it. Okay, like that we need to create. So once I created this template and validated it, I need to copy these fields into the txt file. Okay, I will take one txt file. So I will take one txt file. Let us say this is the txt file. I will paste it over here. Okay, so this is the file which we have prepared for the upload of the material master. Okay, so we will stop the session here till today. We can continue tomorrow. Okay, so any doubts, people who are there online? Karthik, Shiva,
Sir,
any doubts?
hi sir. Sir, I have one
Hello?
doubt.
Yes.
Sir, in this, sir, ఈ సోర్స్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, అవి ఏవేవి ఉండాలో అంటే బిజినెస్ చెప్తుందా లేకుంటే మనమే
Business
ఇందాక
ఏం
మనం కొన్ని
చెప్పరు బాబు.
తీసుకున్నాం.
Yes, as a SAP consultant, you need to tell. You need to check and tell to the business, these are all the mandatory fields which I need. You please provide the details. They will give it to you.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
Okay, yeah. So we can meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you. Bye bye.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.